exciting.
I made a pumpkin.
I have a new room.
Pumpkin.
You made a pumpkin. Where? Let me see.
It's outside.
Oh, it's outside?
Wait for me a little bit. It's out my garden.
In your garden?
Yep. I have put candles in it in Saturday. On Saturday.
You did what on Saturday?
Make a pumpkin made out of a pumpkin. You see the origin?
Let's see. Wow. You made a jack-o'-lantern.
That's my little brother make, and there's a other face at the pumpkin and other side.
Amazing. All right. Did anyone do anything fun for Halloween?
I did send it you in Gmail.
You sent it to me in Gmail? Let me check. No, I don't see it. Can you try and send again?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, James, is your camera working today?
Yes.
Yes. Good morning, Katie. So, should we finish reading our story or reading the play? Yeah? All right. So, does everyone remember which characters they are? So we have Lisa is storyteller. Hong Nop is Mother Grizzly. Sophia is older brother. Alex is younger brother. David is Hawk. Viet Hong is Fox. Badger is me. Mother Deer is Katie. Two Fawns is James. Mountain Lion is Goku. Mouse is Ronaldo. And Measuring Worm is Kang An. Okay. So let's keep reading. And we also, before we start reading, let's get out our notebooks with our story map on it. So we can finish going through it as we read. And then we'll do scene 2 together, and then you will fill in scene 3 on your own for homework today, okay? So what page in our play did we leave off on? We started scene 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we do the first page of scene 2 together, or did we not have time?
We did not
I think we did the first page of scene 2. Or
You did the first page already?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened on the first page of scene 2? What happened on this page?
Mother
Grizzly asking the animals to help
her community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's asking the other animals to help her look. Did they help her?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so at the end of this first page, it says, Mother Deer and Fawns rise and join the others as they move to stage right and then back again to left. They meet Mountain Lion carrying a load of firewood. So let's look on the top of page 140. Okay, who's Mother Grizzly?
Me. Mountain Lion. We are looking for my lost cubs.
Where's Mountain Lion?
me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Goku, what does Mountain Lion say?
Can you show the screen?
So you're right here. What is it that you say?
I will help you find them.
All right, good job. So all move to stage right, while Mouse enters from left and sits. Mouse is weaving a basket. The group at stage right moves left and meets Mouse.
Mouse, have you seen my cubs? We have searched everywhere for them. We have looked in hollow logs and caves and in the berry patch and the honey tree.
No, but I will help you. Perhaps they went downriver.
I warned them to not go there.
Where's Mother Deer? Katie.
Katie?
Katie, are you following along with us? Katie,
Yes.
we're waiting for you. It's your turn.
I'm Mother Deer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes our little ones do not listen very well. I agree that we should look downriver.
All right, so the animals on stage move slowly towards the mountain.
Look, everyone, there is a mountain where there was only a stone before.
All slowly raise their heads as they scan the mountain from base to summit. As they do, Hawk enters as before, flapping his wings. So let's have all the animals. Where's the base of the mountain? Which part? The bottom. And what about the summit? So all the animals slowly scan the mountain from the base all the way to the summit,
The summit is the middle.
the top.
Oh, top.
Okay, so as they do, Hawk enters as before, flapping his wings. And Mother Grizzly? Where's Mother Grizzly?
I see Hawk. Hawk, have you seen my lost cubs? They are asleep on a strange new mountain. Please fly to my children, wake them, and help them to find their way down.
Okay, so on this page, I want to know, how do Hawk's actions contribute to the sequence of events? So what does Hawk do? What does Hawk know that moves on to the next event?
He knows that he knows where the two bears
cubs are.
Yes. Okay. So let's go back before that. So Fox, what did Fox notice that was important to the story? James, what did Fox notice that was important to our sequence of events?
They notice the fox noticed the stone where the two cubs have slept before.
You notice that the stone turned into
A mountain.
the mountain. And then Hawk comes in, and then we know that Hawk has seen them.
on a strange new mountain.
Mhm. All right, so our characters Fox and Hawk are helping to move our story forward, right? They notice important details. Hawk had seen the two cubs asleep on the mountain. So what's Hawk's new job, Alex?
Is to Fox's
What is-
new job is to help
Help who?
Bagger.
Help who?
Bagger.
Is to help Badger? No. What does Mother Grizzly ask Hawk to do?
To search for her cubs.
Well, they know, Hawk already said he knows where they are. So what does Mother Grizzly want him to do?
Want him to climb the mountain.
Well, does Hawk have to climb the mountain?
No, Fox
Hawk.
had to climb the mountain to rescue Mother Grizzly cubs.
Does Hawk have to climb? What can a hawk do that the other animals cannot do?
Fly.
No. What can Hawk do?
Hawk can fly.
He can fly. So Mother Grizzly asks him to do what?
Please fly to my children, wake them and help them find their way down.
All right, so Mother Grizzly wants Hawk to fly up to the top
Fly.
and help the cubs down. All right, so Hawk pantomimes flying towards cubs and being blown back by mountain winds. After several tries, he speaks to those below. Where's Hawk?
The wind will not let me reach your little ones. Someone will have to climb up and rescue them.
One by one, the animals tried to reach the cubs. Mother Grizzly tried several times, but always stumbled back. Mouse jumped from stone to stone, always tumbled back, but quickly got scared and jumped back down. Badger climbed a bit higher, Mother Deer a little bit higher. Fox did even better, but none of them succeeded. Even Mountain Lion failed.
So when Mother Grizzly sees this, she begins to weep. What does weep mean? What do we mean when we
She's
No.
sad.
weep means to cry a lot. So Mother Grizzly, start crying loudly.
Oh, I understand.
How can we cry loudly?
Ah!
Okay. So the other creatures gather around to console her. Unnoticed by them, Measuring Worm enters. So let's pretend that Mother Grizzly is weeping, crying so loudly. How will the other animals console her?
Mm. Mm,
What will they do?
They say, don't cry, don't weep.
Don't cry, don't weep. What else?
Mm,
It'll be okay. I'm sure there's a way of letting the
Get down.
Getting the cubs down. Okay. All right. So, Mother Grizzly, talk as sadly as you can. Where's Mother Grizzly?
Mother Grizzly.
Mountain Lion, you are the best climber and were my best hope. There's no one now who can save my cubs.
Measuring.
Okay. Where is Measuring Worm? Hang on.
Pleasure worm, the other animals turn and start at him, and then all except Mother Grill begin to laugh.
So, this is our stage directions, Hang-an. Do we say what's in the parentheses here?
Yes.
No. Those are the directions for how to act. Where's the part where you need to read out loud?
I will try.
All right, so as Measuring Worm says, I will try. All the other animals turn and stare at him. And then all of them begin to laugh. So everybody except Grizzly begin to laugh. Why do you think that the animals are laughing at Measuring Worm?
Because he is very small and weak.
All right, we'll see. All right, where's Mountain Lion?
Mountain.
Who is Mountain Lion?
Oh, I don't remember.
Foolish Measuring Worm, do you think you can do what the rest of us have failed to do? To talk, Anna. Your name is longer than you are.
My people call Measuring Worm Tuk Tok Anna, which means little curl stretch. He moves by stretching two and then curling tok, the way that caterpillars move.
Okay, so stretching. Everyone, 2, curling, talk, 2, talk, 2, talk, 2, talk, 2, talk. Okay, and then Mother Grizzly.
I welcome your help.
So Measuring Worm begins to climb, all the while crying, to talk. The other animals sit, staring at the mountain, watching as the worm stretches and curls in a climbing motion. So Measuring Worm, everyone else be looking up the mountain. Measuring Worm. Can we see him? Where is he?
I don't see.
Hang An, it's you.
What?
Measuring Worm, what do you need to be saying? Keep going. Keep going. Keep climbing.
Loudly.
Hang on. Keep saying it. Say it over and over and over while we watch you climb. Go, go. Okay, thank you. Good job.
He's so cute.
Okay. So that's the end of scene 2. So let's get our notebooks out. We're gonna go on to check our story map. Okay, so let's look at the setting here. What is our setting for scene 2? Where were we at the beginning of scene 2?
Near downriver.
Downriver, where? What was downriver?
A stone that turned into a mountain.
Under
Okay,
the mountain.
new mountain. So that's where the 2 cubs are. And what about our new characters? Who has some new characters for us? Viet Hong?
There is Mouse.
Oh, we forgot to put, we did put Hawk up here. Okay. So we have Mouse. Good job. Who else is a new character?
Badger.
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 Okay. Who else is a new character?
Fox.
Lion.
Okay. Fox.
Mountain Lion.
Measuring Worm.
Fawns.
Measuring Worm. The Fawns. Anyone else? Who's the mother of the Fawns?
Mother Deer.
Mother Deer.
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 Yep. Is that all of them?
Oh, yes. Oh.
Fox, Badger, Mother Deer, Fawns, Mountain Lion. Okay. So those are our new characters in scene 2. So let's talk about what has happened in scene 2 so far. What happened at the beginning of scene 2?
Mother start to fighting her cubs.
And who does she ask to help her, Sophia?
She asking for help from Mother Deer, Fox, Badger, Mountain Lion.
Yep. And did they all help her?
Yes, but however, we cannot see her cubs.
Yep.
Oh,
All the
she's
animals-
asking Hawk.
Help Mother Grizzly look for her cubs. And before she asks Hawk, so where do they go to look?
Down the river.
They look downriver.
River.
And what do they see when they get downriver?
Found see.
What did Fox notice?
There was
like-
a stone.
The stone has become the mountain.
That a stone had turned into a mountain. Okay. And then what happens? What information so what happens after they see this stone? Or sorry, see this new mountain?
Hawk.
Scanning. It was scanning of them.
So scan just means to look up and down. Is that a very important part?
No.
No. What do all the animals do after they see this mountain?
They try to climb up the mountain to
Who tries to climb up the mountain?
all the animals that
No.
one by one.
Up
Mountain Lion.
the mountain. Does anyone succeed?
But none of
But none.
But none are able to. And then who comes?
Talk
measuring
about
worm.
the measuring worm.
Measuring worm. What does measuring worm offer to do?
To help Mother Grizzly get her cubs down the mountain.
And what do all the other animals do?
Laugh, except for Mother Grizzly.
Except Mother Grizzly. So everybody needs to be writing this down. Alex, are you writing this down? Where's your notebook?
I'm finished.
Finish with all? So fast.
Here.
Amazing. Okay, so go ahead and give me a thumbs up or raise your hand when you're finished writing this down. James, Lisa, Sophia. All right. Goku? Have you finished writing yet?
Yes.
Finish the whole thing?
What mean?
Okay, I will put this on the homework assignment for today. So if you're not finished, you can finish later. So let's go to scene 3. Okay, where is storyteller?
In time, Measuring Worm climbed even higher than Mountain Lion. He climbed so high that the animals below could no longer see or hear him. Sometimes he would grow afraid and stop when he saw how high he had climbed and how much higher he had to go. Then he thought of poor Mother Grizzly was so worried at the bottom of the mountain. He thought about the cubs in the danger at the top. Then he found his courage again and continued to climb, all the while crying.
Where is Measuring Worm?
Hanan.
Tuk.
Okay, so the storyteller exits as Measuring Worm finally crawls onto the rock. He bends over the 2 sleeping cubs and calls. Okay, we're gonna go over that in a second. Let's talk about Measuring Worm. So we have Tutakana, or Measuring Worm here. What kind of character is he? Let's come up with some character traits.
Brave.
Brave.
Brave. What tells us that he is brave?
Caring.
The sentence, he thought about the cubs at the danger at the top and poor Mother Grizzly so worried at the bottom of the mountain.
Does that tell us that he's brave? What does
I
he
know.
keep doing?
No, he keeps climbing up.
To the mountain.
He
found his
continued to
courage.
climb, even though he was
Small.
Scared.
not. Where does it say that he's scared?
Oh, so he's small.
Sometimes he would grow afraid and stop when he saw how high he had climbed and how much higher he had to go.
Right, he's afraid because how tall is this mountain?
Very tall.
Very tall.
Very high.
All right, so we know he's brave because he's continuing to climb even though he's afraid. And what is that word called when something is difficult, but you keep going anyways? You are?
Determined?
Got it. Determined. And what is making Tutakana so determined to keep climbing? What does he keep thinking about?
Think about poor Mother
Poor
Grizzly at
Mother
the bottom
Grizzly.
of the mountain
Worry at the bottom of the mountain.
And
the cubs in danger at the top.
About the cubs in danger at the top.
and then it says here, he found his courage again. What does that mean? Did he have courage in his hand and he dropped it?
No,
What does it mean he found his courage again?
That means
he think about that. He keep climb on the mountain,
Even though he was?
even though he was
scared
scared, afraid
All right, he was
of the
afraid,
mountain.
but he thought about
What about
Mother
The
Grizzly
mother grizzly and the cub.
So
Cubs.
then he felt how again?
And
Crying.
things that.
And then he felt brave again. Okay. So, where is Measuring Worm? Are you ready for the next page?
Yes.
The storyteller exits as Measuring Worm finally crawls into the rock. He bends over the two sleeping cubs and calls.
Oh, why do we have?
Where's Measuring Worm?
Do not be afraid. I have come to.
Nope, we're not there, Measuring Worm. Kang-an, do you have a book with you?
Yes.
Are you following along?
Yes.
Every time it's your turn, we have to stop the whole story and wait for you to pay attention.
Today my computer was so lagging. I don't know why. Wake up.
So the cubs are drowsy as they wake. Oh, stretch and yawn. So where are my cubs? Stretch and yawn. Where's older
Younger brother. Something terrible has happened. Look how high we are. Okay, can I read again?
Go ahead.
Younger brother, something terrible has happened. Look how high we are. Okay, where's younger brother?
Who's younger brother?
Miss Lisa.
Mhm.
We are trapped here. We will never get back to our mothers.
The cubs begin to cry. So cry, cubs, cry. They have forgotten Measuring Worm.
So like it's so laggy, Miss Lisa.
Really?
Yes, but internet's not.
Sounds fine to me. Where is Measuring Worm again?
Do not be afraid. I have come to give you safety down the mountain. Just follow me and do as I say. We will follow the safe path that brought me here.
I'm afraid I will fall.
I am scared too.
Sadly, mother, girl children are not so afraid, for she is the bravest creature in the valley.
All right. So older brother, we need you to puff out your chest, beat it with your paw.
We are brave. We are grizzly. We are brave.
Younger brother.
Hey, we will follow you.
So they
I know.
pantomime, following a safe path in single file with Measuring Worm leading, older brother following, and younger brother behind. Below, Fox suddenly spots something, stands up, and peers more closely. So let's look at this picture here. What are our two bear cubs doing here?
Crying.
They're crying. Why are they crying?
Let's be scared. Yeah,
They're scared. And what does Measuring Worm say to them when they're scared, James? What does Measuring Worm say to them to make them brave?
Surely mother grizzly children are not so afraid, for she is the bravest creature in the valley.
All right. Does Measuring Worm say this in a mean way to the two cubs or in a kind way?
In a kind way.
In a kind way, right? It says gently. Surely Mother Grizzly's children are not so afraid, for she is the bravest creature in the valley. And how does that make the two cubs feel?
Brave.
What do?
They
Puffing
Puff out their chest.
chest and beating with his paw.
And what do they say?
We are grizzly, we are brave.
All right, good job. Okay, where is Fox? So Fox excitedly pointing.
Mother Grizzly, look, Measuring Worm is guiding your cubs down the mountain.
All the other animals, look. All right, Mother Grizzly.
Be careful, my children.
Who's Mother Deer? Do we have a Mother Deer?
Katie.
Where is Mother Deer?
Trust Measuring Worm. He has brought them safely this far. He will not fail you now.
So the animals continue to watch. They slowly lower their gaze to follow the climbers as they come down the mountain. At last, the cubs and Measuring Worm make a final leap from the mountain to the ground. The cubs run to their mother. Mother Grizzly gives them a big hug. Then she pushes them away and shakes her finger at them.
Both of you have been very naughty. Look at the trouble and worry you have caused us all. You did not listen to me and went where you were not supposed to go.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Be sure that you remember what happened today, but do not cry, little ones. It has all ended well, thanks to the help and courage of Measuring Worm.
How about younger brother?
Well, younger brother's not paying attention, so the animals all gather around Measuring Worm and congratulate him.
Then all of the animals decide to call the new mountain Tuk Tuk Anula, which means Measuring Worm Stone. This was to honor the heroic worm who did that what no other creature could do. He saved the two bear cubs. The mountain held this name for many years until newcomers named the mountain El Capitan. We Miwok still call the mountain Tuk Tuk Anula to this day. The end.
All right. So for homework today, you are going to finish the story map, and then you're going to talk about the story message. Okay, so the story message is a lesson that you can learn from a story. Okay, so often our story message isn't said in the story, but we can learn it or figure out the story message through a character.
Can we write a story message?
What, David?
Like if we see this story have many lessons to teach, then can we write them down?
Would you like to wait for me to finish giving the directions before you ask a question? So, story message is often presented or shown through the actions of a character that solves a problem. So which of our characters solved a problem? Ronaldo, which character solved the problem here?
Uh,
Ronaldo, which character solved the problem in this story?
I think it's the worm.
Yep, measuring worm. So for homework today, finish the story map, and then I will have some questions about story message on Google Classroom. If you didn't finish writing about scene 2, I will have that section on the assignments for you to look at. And you need to upload a picture of your story map. Okay? Does anyone have any questions? Nope. I will see everybody tomorrow then. Have a good day. Bye-bye.